learning software engineering and electricity engineering. He works in NVIDIA those days, but since October 7, I didn't saw him, and we don't know what the conditions. We don't know where he is. We don't know nothing about that. Every hostage that came back home didn't know him, so we know that he's by himself for the entire time.
Tell us how you found out that you were named one of Time 100's most influential people, and how did you feel about that? I mean, you were thrust into the spotlight and have this type of recognition that you obviously never expected, while carrying so much pain and unfinished trauma.
I keep saying that this honor is not only my honor, it's an honor that belongs for all the hostages that's still in captivity and those that have been released. I'm here to represent one of many, and to represent and raise the awareness about the hostages that still be in captivity. To come from the tunnels of Hamas to the red carpet is not something that I never expected, I never wished for. But I know that this is my mission, and I'm doing that for the other hostages.
You were rescued, as you told us, after 245 days in captivity. But even among former hostages, you're a part of a group who carries a unique burden. Those who returned when you still have a loved one in Gaza. Your boyfriend's still there. I can't even imagine how difficult that must be. Can you talk to us about trying to return to normal life while knowing he's still there?
There is no coming back to normal life. I tried to get back to school to graduate while I'm seeing all my friends finish school, but because I know what is the feeling to be there and what is the feeling to be starving and not drinking water or no shower at all. It's something that I can feel all over my body every day. To know that Abinatan is still there, and while I'm seeing all my friends getting married, find a job, and building a house and family, it's something that I can't force myself at that moment. I know that we all want that this war will end soon. We could continue our life, could make all our dreams come true. But until Binatan is returned, my heart is still in captivity and I can't force myself to do something like that.
You told us, Noah, that you were held with Yossi and Ite in Gaza. Your survival is a miracle, something that was never guaranteed. Can you share with us the daily dangers that the other hostages who remain in Gaza face?
Ita and Yossi didn't survive even 100 days. Today we're marking 628 days. Every day in captivity can be the last day of the hostages. Every situation can turn upside down and make the worst case in the world. I'm here to raise their voice for those that didn't survive and talked about the life that we need to save, because every minute in captivity, it's a pure hell.
So what kept you going while you're in captivity, and what keeps you going and fighting now?
First of all, the thought that my mother is waiting for me back home is something that was with me every moment. I knew that I have to survive to see my mother one last time. And this miracle came true. This wish came true against all odds. I don't know who have more chances to survive in that moment, but I know that we're both fighting for that.
The slogan for Nova survivors is "We will dance again." Do you feel you will ever be able to dance again like you did before the rockets started?
It's really hard situation right now. We're trying to get back to our life, but as you know, we in a world full of anti-Semitism. We're supposed to go to a festival next month. It's the biggest festival of trans music in Portugal. And we have so many notifications about people that want to hurt Israel, they hurt Jewish people and poison them while they being in a festival just to be free, to enjoy their life and have good time with their friends. So to know that there's some people that still want to hurt us after all we've been through, it's really breaking my heart, and I don't know if I could ever be safe again.
So we know that a ceasefire was announced yesterday, and as an Israeli, how do you feel about the war that just happened with Iran and the current situation?
First of all, I'm living in Beersheba. Beersheba was attacked many times in this war, these 2 weeks. Some of them lose their life, some of them being in the hospital while the hospital was bombed. Everything is at least 5 minutes from my house. I know that the entire situation can be different. Every house, every hospital, every school is under attack. To be here while my family and friends in the shelters, not sleeping at night, it's really breaking my heart. But I know that this operation will bring light and peace for the Middle East.
Noah, who would you like to meet in the international arena who you haven't yet connected with?
I don't need to meet other people. Most of the people that I connect with are people that still in the negotiation and being involved. I think that the people that I met that was most inspired was the parents of Ronald Moore. When you met these people and have a nice conversation with them, you understand who gave to Hernan his all values and all skills to save people, to risk his life, to save people's lives.
And this is my last question. It's possibly the most important one. Tell us what you think that we in the diaspora can do to help. And are the hostage families aware of the international support that we all have been providing?
The hostage family know about all the beatdown all over the world. We know that from social media, for another organization that we connect with. It's a call for each one of you that's sitting here in the room. We're here to raise the awareness about the hostages. There is 50 hostages right now in captivity, and around 22 hostages are still alive. And I just afraid that the world will look away and we will forget about those hostages. My partners need to come back home. So it's a call for each one of you. Keep talking about the hostages. Keep tell the stories. Keep remember their names, their faces. We need to share the word that those innocent people are still in captivity and waiting for the day that they could come back home to their loved ones.
Thank you.